Highway 40 blues. I marked the holes in both of my shoes. Count the days since I've been gone. Wasting time and money too. Squandered youth in search of you. In the end I had to lose. Lord above, I paid my dues. Got the Highway 40 blues.
Why, hello there. It's Mr. McFlanagan, your old buddy, your old pal, your old chum, and I'm in a pretty good mood today. I had a good day at work, and I met this chick. You know, and there's a lot of chicks out there in the sea, fish in the sea, what have you. But when it comes to girls, I like girls that are a little bit different. I don't know, like maybe brown hair, blue eyes, or just something that sticks out in my mind. Not just the normal hot chick, but something just a little different. And I met this chick today at work, man. She's super cool. Started talking to her a little bit. Made my day just a little bit better. I'm a single guy. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are single guys. But it was pretty cool, having a good day. But what I wanted to talk about today is my experience with the police. I see a lot of other channels out there, they do like their experience with the police and this and that, and it's interesting, it's fun for me to watch. So I'm going to give you some of my experiences with police. And I'm just going to do my first one today. The first experience with a police officer that I had that was bad. I was going to see The Omen, the remake, back in 2006. Omen is a movie about a little demon kid that's born and he's a demon. And I wanted to see it, and I went with my cousin Mike. Me and my cousin Mike drove over to the nearest town, which was like 30 minutes away. I had worked 12 hours that day. I was super, super tired. So we drove over there at like 11 o'clock at night or something. It was late. I can't remember exactly the time. But we watched the movie, had a fun time. We're on our way back. And I'm driving a 91 Honda Accord. This thing is a crap box, but it gets really good gas mileage. I really like this car. But we're heading down the main drag in this town, and there's nobody on the streets at 11. I mean, nobody. And all of a sudden, my car just dies, and I don't have any power. I can't control the car, and I slam on the brakes. Now, I get it to a stop, and I don't run the light, but I just barely get to the stop without, running the light. And as soon as I do this, I look over, and there's a cop. And he pulls out in the intersection, throws his door open, he says, "Pull the F over right now." And I said, okay, I gotta start my car, so I started my car up, pulled over, and he comes up, starts talking to me, asked me what we're doing. I said, we went to a movie, blah, 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 we're heading home. He says, have you been drinking? I said, no, I don't drink, I think I was 20, 21 years old. I said, I don't drink. We just went and seen a movie. And he says, well, would you take a breathalyzer? I said, sure. So I took a breathalyzer. He did all this tests, all this stuff. He goes back to his car. He sits there. I wait. Finally comes up to the window, and he says, here's a ticket. And I said, what's the ticket for? He said, you ran a red light. I said, no, my car died. As I was going up to the light, I got it stopped. I know my tires squealed a little bit. I didn't have any power brakes. I said, it's an old car. It's got some problems. He said, I don't give a shit. Pay the ticket, and he left. Well, I decided to take the day off work and fight the ticket. Like probably 2 months later, whatever. I can't remember how many days they give you. But I go to the courthouse, the cop shows up. And what's funny is the cop shows up and another guy shows up, and he's a witness. And I go up and I tell my side of the story. I tell him I was having, some mechanical problems. It might have looked like I was not paying attention or run the red light, but it's an old car. I was having some mechanical problems. He comes up and says, basically, the cop comes up and says that I ran the red light, that he had a witness who was a security guard at CVS. And he said that this guy talked to me and that I seen him and all this stuff, and it never happened. The cop lied to make sure that I got this speeding ticket because he was so mad about my car screeching, and I think it might have scared him or something, because I think he was at the stoplight getting ready to pull out, and I think it might have scared him. So this guy was looking to, tear me up. So what happened is the judge said she could not make sense of the story, that our stories did not match. She threw the ticket out, but I still had to pay court cost. So even though I didn't get the ticket on my record, I had to pay $160 court cost. So that's my first run-in with the police. If you would like to hear more of my stories with the police and how basically I found out the world is not as, on the up and up as you think. Thanes are crooked, police are not the greatest people. There's a lot of good ones, but I got some stories about some bad ones. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and here's a bonus clip.